How's it going, guys? So week 3 of Draft League is finally here, and today we're going to be taking on the Degenerate Dhelmise. First things first, there's going to be a timestamp down in the description below, which should hopefully pop up on the playhead. So if you guys aren't interested in this quick team breakdown, you guys can go ahead and skip straight into the battle. Second thing, also down in the description below will be the link to the Discord server where this Draft League is being held. If any of you guys are interested, I very much recommend checking it out. All slots for the Wi-Fi and Showdown division are currently filled, but come DLC 2, there's going to be a lot of open slots. So I highly recommend getting in early, making yourself known, and hopefully reserving a spot. So getting into their draft here, they have an incredibly solid draft. They kind of lose me at the end with the Dunsparce and Delphox picks, but again, they're not bad mons at all. They're just not my personal cup of tea. Their draft is fairly offensive, and their backbone is quite limited with it being Umbreon and Weezing. You can also make a case for physically defensive Iron Treads, but again, I don't see that coming here. So we're gonna be really looking to outspeed and overwhelm. That is gonna be the entirety. That's gonna be the plan for today here, and that starts with Glimmora. Glimmora here is finally coming as an offensive option. Today we're gonna be rocking with Max. We absolutely love to see it here, right? With Scarf here, with its Scarf and its incredibly deep move pool, we're able to threaten the entirety of his team for super effective to neutral damage, and Glimmora becomes even more menacing in the late game when stuff like Iron Treads is gone. Really opens up Sludge Wave and forces something like a Terra Poison from Umbreon. Even still, we do have the Earth Power for that. Or again, if the Thunderous is gone, it really opens up something like Earth Power, especially if the Weezing is neutralizing gas and not Levitate. Mortal Spin here is just for emergency hazard removal. My opponent's draft is very unique in that it's one of the very few drafts that can actually set up hazards through my hatterene and also get rid of the hazards, even despite gholdengo. So they find themselves in a unique position, and it's going to be really interesting to see how they deal with kind of what I want to do here, or what my team excels at doing here. But again, we really want to go ahead and have Mortal Spin as in case of emergency option. I absolutely want to play on a clean field at all times, just because it gives me the greatest amount of flexibility when it comes to items on certain Pokemon. So that's why it's there. And then Energy Ball here, again, just for the Hisuian Samurott. Good coverage move, hits the Iron Treads pretty hard, and then also if the Umbreon decides to Terra Water, I can go ahead and threaten that too. Up next is going to be our dedicated lead in Breloom. In testing, Breloom was an absolutely monster lead here, right? It pressured and threatened a lot of his team here, whether it be from Spore, whether it be from Rock Tomb, whether it be from Bullet Seed or Mach Punch. As the lead, Breloom is fantastic just because it has the capability of shutting down a lot of his leads. His most likely lead is going to be the Hisuian Typhlosion Scarf. If that's the case, you can go ahead and get an Eruption off. I can go ahead and throw off a Rock Tomb. I can threaten him for really big damage and also take away that option of Scarf Eruption. If he leads his Hisuian Samurott, I'm easily able to go ahead and threaten a Bullet Seed, or even still, I'm able to go ahead and pop a Spore off. Especially if he doesn't bring Ogerpon, that's just a free Spore on the entirety of his team. So Breloom is going to be incredibly annoying here. Yeah, Breloom is going to be incredibly annoying here, and then Mach Punch again, just because Breloom doesn't have the greatest of speed, we kind of compensate for that, and we're able to threaten both the Hisuian Samurott and Iron Treads for really big damage, and same thing goes for the Umbreon. Once again, we're just going to be running max attack, max HP. Speed was not needed here. I was never going to be faster than the Hisuian Samurott. So again, I did not need any of that, and that is his slowest offensive mon. Even without speed, I outrun everything else from the Umbreon to the Dunsparce. So Breloom is going to be quite strong here, right? Third is the boy, my guy, Knucklestack, man. Heading into this week, and I'm looking at the matchup. I'm like, look, if Knucklestack doesn't come in this matchup, it's never going to be coming at all. Knucklestack was actually fighting with Inteleon for this slot here, but when I really sat down and thought about it, I'm like, look, 25% on the Hisuian Samurott and Iron Treads sounds fantastic. Super effective damage into the Hisuian Typhlosion pre-Terra. and also the Thunderous sounds fantastic. If his Umbreon ever Terra Waters, additional 25% here, right? Absolutely love this mon. It's also able to go ahead and get up the rocks. It's also able to really force swap outs, right? If you want to stay in, I can just go ahead and spam recover while you're taking 12 to 25% from Sulk here. So that's incredibly annoying. And then we also have Earthquake here just for a nice reliable move here that we can go ahead and spam. Knucklesack is going to be very much especially defensive. That way we can go ahead and live in Eruption from Typhlosion. And also once I Terra, any move that Thunderous wants to go for is going to be a 3-hit KO. So Thunderbolt is going to be a 3-hit KO. Pre-Terra, Focus Blast is a 2-hit KO, but again, post-Terra is going to be doing 0 type of Demoglios, and same thing with Grass Knot. We have just enough defenses here to go ahead and put me at a very comfortable spot, so something like Hisuian Samurott or Iron Treads isn't able to outright threaten me fully without me being able to do nothing about it. So that's always going to be a plus here. Knucklesack, absolutely love this mon. This mon's annoying as hell. I hope he can put in the work, right? Oh man. Fourthly, we have Cinderace. So last week, Cinderace really took on more of a defensive role. I mean, offensive role. Yeah, it took on more of an offensive role with low kick, U-turn, and Swords Dance. But today, we're just going to be rocking with the full-on bulky pivot set, standard bulky pivot set, 224 HP, 32 attack, quote-unquote max speed, and then all our extra speed EVs are going to be dumped into defense to go ahead and give me a bigger cushion against something like the Hisuian Samurott and Iron Treads. The standard bulky pivot set here is incredibly threatening to his team. Once again, I do not need max attack at all to really be annoying and really be threatening to a lot of his team. Powerball hits the Iron Treads, the Ogerpon, and a lot of his other teammates for neutral and super effective damage here. Will-O-Wisp is able to go ahead and shut down the Hisuian Samurott, able to shut down the Iron Treads, and able to shut down the Ogerpon, right? For whatever reason wants to swap in, and even getting a burn on stuff like the Weezing and Umbreon goes ahead and negates their lefties, so that's always going to be a positive here. Core change here, once again, my opponent, like I said, is in a unique position where they can actually get up hazards through Hatterene. So if I ever need to, Cinderace can come in, core change the hazards away, threaten something with Powerball, or just U-turn out and gain momentum for me. It's going to be incredibly valuable mon, as always, right? This is my guy. This is what he does. Second to last, once again, gholdengo, and also once again, we're going to be rocking with a bulky Scarf set. I absolutely love this set. With Scarf, I'm able to outrun the entirety of his team. Yeah, I'm able to actually outrun the entirety of his team this time. We're gonna be fast. We're gonna be just faster than the Thunderous here, and Shadow Ball, Make a Rain, Focus Blast hit the entirety of his team for super effective to neutral damage here. That's always gonna be a plus. With the amount of bulk I have here, I'm able to actually live a max attack Ceaseless Edge from Hisuian Samurott from full, and I'm also able to live a max attack Earthquake from the Iron Chest from full as well. So that gives me a lot of breathing room here, just because Focus Blast is not a reliable move at all here. So I'm really able to go ahead and, if I want to, I can really go ahead and fish for that second Focus Blast. That second Focus Blast. So gives me a good cushion to work with. And then trick here is to go ahead and cripple one of his defensive options. Umbreon is a very safe swap in into gholdengo. While yes, it does have to worry about Focus Blast, I also have to worry about hitting them. So if I'm able to go ahead and get a trick off on either one of those two mons, that's going to be absolutely fantastic, and it's going to be invaluable progress to being able to go ahead and steamroll his team. Not much to say here. Again, gholdengo is going to do gholdengo things. It's going to come in, it's going to spam its moves, and it's going to do you dirty, right? And lastly, we have our last 252er in Dragonite. Max HP and max attack are all we need here. I don't exactly need speed. After 2 Dragon Dances, I'm going to be outrunning the entirety of his team once again, and I'm also going to be able to threaten game with just 2 Dragon Dances. A lot of his team is not bulky. The only bulky mons are going to be the Umbreon and the Weezing Galar here. The Conkeldurr does have a lot of bulk to it, but again, I can easily handle that in the mid to early game, and Dragonite is going to be an incredibly dangerous late game sweeper. If I'm able to get up 2 Dragon Dances before the Thunderous or the Weezing Galar ever steps into the field, then it's absolutely game over, especially with the Lumberry. Thunderous can go ahead and throw off a Thunder Wave, but again, Lumberry is going to be able to cure that. Go ahead and knock it out with the Dragon Claw, and Weezing Galar is going to throw off a Will-O-Wisp, and Iron Head of its Levitate is going to go ahead and threaten it for 2-hit KO, and if it's neutralizing gas, then it's just going to die, I believe, after 1. Dragonite here is going to be very dangerous, but I do expect Breloom to put in a lot of work and soften up the team for both my Scarf Glimmora and my Scarf Gholdengo to really put in work. Cinderace here is just mainly going to act as a revenge killer, coming in on stuff like possibly like the Treads or like the Hisuian Samurott to go ahead and threaten either Power Ball or Will-O-Wisp respectively. A lot of great utility here, and then Knucklesack is here to apply constant pressure and be annoying. So I really love my plan, and also the team that I have here going into this match. I'm very confident in our ability to go ahead and get a dub, but I'm not going to go ahead and underestimate my opponent because they have a very powerful looking squad in their own right here. Once again, I really like their draft. Pretty solid here. They just kind of need to fix up their speed tiers. They could probably do without the Delphox and the Dunsparce, but once again, they're not bad mons. I'm not shunning them for that. But yeah, like I said, very powerful squad. But if anybody can go into week 3 and get the dub, it's the boys. All right, it's the squad. My guy Knucklesack is here. My guy Breloom is ready to redeem himself. Cinderace is going to do Cinderace things. Glimmora and Gholdengo are going to do Glimmora and Gholdengo things. And Dragonite is hopefully going to be there as her last line of defense to go ahead and clean out the game. With all that being said, right, despite all that being said, there's only one way to find out, and I will see you guys there. How's it going, guys? So week 3 is finally here. Well, first things first, I hope you guys enjoyed the new format here. Really wanted to like enlarge in the battles. I just wanted to try out something new. Hope you guys like it. If you guys do, then I will probably be continuing this in all my videos, including the OU ones. But either way here, week 3 is finally upon us. And today we got a shiesty squad ahead of us. We got the Knucklesack, bro. Knucklesack does him dirty, right? Look at him, like, yo! Knucklesack is about to fucking do the work on him. It hits the Hisuian Samurott and the Iron Treads for 25% each turn, and it also does super effective damage to the Thunderous and the Typhlosion here, right? So pretty good here. We're gonna go ahead and be leading our Breloom. That is our guy. That is our dedicated lead into the Conkeldurr. Very interesting. We're gonna go ahead and put him to sleep here. Not much they can honestly do, which is perfectly fine. Then we can start bullet seeding all we want. Very nice here. A little bit embarrassing here, right? A little bit embarrassing. Last week I said we're not just going to be doing 252 and saying come at us, right? But this week I actually did do 252. So pretty funny here, but nonetheless. Into the guy here. Fine by us. Oh. Whoa. Unfortunate. Very good double out on their part. Into the eruption, I would imagine. Into the flame charge. Okay. I'm just sulk here. Into the recover. The power herb is pretty cool. Power herb is pretty interesting, right? Either way here, Shadow Ball is not going to be doing anything. We're going to go ahead and get up a rocks. Very nice. Knucklesack already putting in the shwork, right? The Power Herb Solar Beam was pretty cool. It was pretty interesting. But either way here. Into the Iron Head. Don't flinch. Perfect. They do not flinch. Absolutely beautiful. We're going to go ahead and go for the Gholdengo. If they EQ, I am EV'd to be able to live in EQ, which is fantastic. Go ahead and Focus Blast. They are booster speed. We do miss. Very unfortunate. But whatever. Into the EQ. Very unfortunate here, right? How much do I need Gholdengo? Not too much, but I feel decently comfortable just going Knucklesack, right? Cool. Very fine. Unfortunately, my boy did the work. Let us keep up our rocks, right? gholdengo missed a focus blast, which is a bit unfortunate, but even still, I don't mind too much. It's still good to keep around. Knacklsack was perfectly fine here. Into the Hisuian Samurai, absolutely beautiful. And then we are once again just gonna go ahead and go for the Bullet Seed. Yup. And that is gonna pick up a kill. Yep, 2 minimum. We are guaranteed 2 minimum. Absolutely beautiful here. And we're gonna see if their Thunderous is in fact. Yeah, we're gonna see if their Thunderous. Oh no, the Conch Elder wants to come out. Very much understandable here, right? Let's see if we can get all our hits here. Oh, dude, we keep on getting super unlucky with the 2 hits, but that's perfectly fine. Mach Punch is gonna go ahead and clean up here. Beautiful once again. So we're looking to be in really fantastic position here. Not too much to say, right? Into the Thunderous, that's perfectly fine by us. We're gonna go ahead and put him to sleep with the Spore here. If they want to Thunder Wave, then that's also a possibility, but even still, right? We're gonna be going status for status, and I like my status a little bit more. Here, Glamora just kind of cleans up, right? With Sludge Wave and stuff. We do get a fish for chances to poison with the Umbreon before it tears into something like Terra Poison. I cannot say for sure what their Terra is, but we are still in a really good position here. Into the Hammer Arm, very interesting. And their pranks are not even defiant. Oh my gosh, that's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. Okay, here. I wonder if they're gonna want to go for a wish or what have you here, right? You get to put to sleep. Their Thunderous did not take damage. No, I forgot to put nicknames on this team. No, I just realized mid-battle. Damn, bro just brought it up. Oh my god, that's gross, by the way. This guy should be disgusted. Cringe. We're gonna go gholdengo here on the Thunder Wave. Absolutely beautiful. We're just gonna go ahead and trick it up. Into the Protect, that's perfectly fine. No matter. If they want to go into the Samurott, then we limit them to 1 move, which is, again, perfectly fine. Not too much to worry about here. Into the Hisui, once again, perfectly fine. We are going to go Breloom. Okay, we're Sash. Okay. We do live anything they want to go for here. Yep, Mach Punch, and then we can go ahead and get the Mach Punch off. Thunderous has not burned a sleep turn. They were not heavy duty boots. So I can fairly and confidently go for this Bullet Seed, do some really big Demoglios, some really good damage here, and kind of clean up the game from there. Breloom putting in that Schwerk. Oh my goodness. Just go for the Bullet Seed one more time here. Come on. 3. Nope. Never lucky. Either way here, we're going to be able to finish it off. They do Protect. We're going to go ahead and Mach Punch 2 times, and Breloom is going to easily clean out the game, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness. Unless they have Scarf Aqua Jet here, right? Breloom is going to be picking up each and every single one of these KOs. Absolute GOAT. I'm so happy Breloom was able to come out and do the dirty on him. No! No! Just when I was hyping him up. No! He lets me down, bro. Come on. Watch out. All right. Who's going to stat pad? Who am I stat padding today here, right? He did Aqua Cutter. Man. All right, he Aqua Cuttered. I got to go Dragonite and stat pad him. That is going to be a GG. Well played to my opponent here. Again, a little bit embarrassing with the prep just because I said I was going to be doing 252, and half my team is just that. But it worked out beautifully today here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm glad Breloom was able to come out, put in the Schwerk, do the dash on him, and I'm very happy Knacklsack wasn't just a complete liability. It was able to actually put in a good amount of work here, right? It wasn't as annoying as I would have hoped, where I would have gotten Sulkiers off on the Hisuian Samurott, the Hisuian Typhlosion. I did get the Sulkier off on the Iron Treads, and I could have annoyed the Thunderous a little bit more. But either way here, I'm still glad it showed up, it did something, and it got up rocks. That was major work here, right? But that is going to do it for today, guys. Very sorry for the for these short battles, but that's just the nature of how my team goes here, right? My team the team I drafted is incredibly offensive, so that means the overarching game plan for the entirety of the season is going to be to end games as quickly as possible. So that is going to mean that is going to mean very short videos and like a lot of team breakdowns, right? Just because I do actually go into a lot of prep for these matches, just to make these games as smoothly as possible, just because my defensive backbone isn't as strong as I would like it to be. But either way, that's the trade-off we take when we draft HO. That is going to do it for today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll be trying to upload more and more, but if not, then once a week, these draft videos are going to be coming at you guys. But yeah, that's going to do it for today, guys. See ya.